quick look at the tail and take both gentlemen in their mid-30s, height advantage by 2 inches to Perez, 2-inch reach advantage to Rico, and this one will be the lightweight division. Hard not to be drawn in by the tattoos on Rico. I mean, there is a little bit of everything carved into his torso. Maybe that'll be part of our broadcast. I don't think we'll be able to talk about the tattoos a lot here because this one could be nasty inside La Jaula.
Torso, back, shoulders, neck, face.
Yeah, El Muchacho Alegre, which translates to the happy boy, has some tats of his own. We are underway. First round, second of the Perez brothers fights. There are 4 brothers in total, 3 fighting brothers.
This is the older of the
Correct.
Perez's.
And he's the one that got everyone into the fighting.
Right.
Perez trying to take that center of the jaula.
Daniel Pac-Man Rico has a professional Muay Thai record of 31-6. That's a ton of stand-up fights.
That is a lot of fights. And we heard from Campbell McLaren the proliferation of Muay Thai here in Combate Americas. Big right hand and a leg foot drag to put Rico on his back.
Right down the clown's mouth. He just shot it right out the barrel and dropped him.
Very interesting, though. Perez had a chance to take it to the ground, but let Rico come to his feet saying, I want to bang it out. And there he is with the body lock takedown into half guard, posturing up, tripoding up.
Perez shoots out of a cannon looking to pass that right knee of Rico.
Pushing that knee down, sliding that right knee through.
And he's looking to continue to control
Going for that
Pac-Man.
back.
Going for the back.
And the rear naked potentially.
Pac-Man needs to turn into the choke.
4 wins, 4 submissions for Perez. Looking for a 5th here.
He's doing the right thing, but that looks tight. Perez going for broke here.
Rico continues to move to get away from that center of gravity that Ivan Perez has established. Looks like he's out of at least the choke.
Perez is riding him like a backpack. He's trying to sink in that rear naked choke. There it is again. That's tight. That's underneath the chin. He doesn't even need the second hand to finish that. He just needs to hip in.
Rico doing the right thing, giving up mount position here.
Turns into the choke, like Gilbert's saying.
Back into that rear naked.
This is still uncomfortable here. Rico's a tough guy, but kudos to Perez for staying on top. Almost looked like he slipped off a second ago, about 30 seconds ago, but posted with his hand and stayed on his back.
Perez is in full mount here, and you don't have the rear naked choke. Just let it rain.
He's got those legs locked in. Last we saw Ivan Perez, April 2018. The card here, Combate Estrellas 2, as he lost against Ricardo Ariola, who we'll see later tonight.
Now, Rico needs to get his back to the mat. He needs to get his head on the opposite side of Perez and get his back and shoulder blades to the mat.
This has been one-way traffic for
Gives up
Ivan
his back
Perez.
instead,
And the choke
and there's
again.
the choke.
Almost looked like he was going for
He's
a
gonna
tap.
give it
He's just
up.
trying to redirect those hands.
He's gonna get it.
He's out again.
Oh,
Rico just hanging
Nice
tough.
job.
Perez slipping off.
Beautiful job by Pac-Man. Way to weather the storm. Open guard. Perez guard's wide open, looking to use the cage to stand back up.
Rico gets on top for the first time.
Yeah, interesting to see the striker trying to stay on top. Is that a bad decision? Because a reversal like this could happen, or should he disengage?
What he should have done is not let Perez get that underhook and sneak out that side door, and that's exactly what got Perez back to his feet. Now he has the reversal, takes him down with the body lock, and Rico's in trouble here.
Another takedown here from Perez. It's been a great night so far for the Perez brothers. That could change very quickly. Now these discussions from Campbell McLaren that this could be the last fight for Goyito Perez. I'll believe it when I hear it. But that is swirling around, and certainly the topic of everyone here taking on this event at the Gimnasio Nuevo León.
Perez doing a great job of getting those hooks in. He needs to flatten him out. That's tight. That's tight.
Oh, now he's dug in again, just moving
Short
that chin.
choke. He needs to go to a short choke, but yeah, that's tight. He can finish here. He can even finish with one hand.
Rico continues to react and move that chin in a position where he is not directly under that choke.
That's right, Max. He's doing a good job of scrambling out of every choke. But when is enough, you know?
Still fighting it. Being on the defensive the whole time, Gil, this is exhausting, obviously, for Rico.
Yeah, Rico did a great job here just weathering the storm and protecting his chin, but did a horrible job of getting him off his back. Yes, you can defend the submission, but you need to defend the hooks as well and that body triangle, and he must be exhausted. His body is being constricted by the legs of Perez, and him just fighting out of it and being in the worst position he could be is definitely fatiguing, and you could see it in Rico. But how tough is he to just weather that storm? And that's what mixed martial arts is all about. You got your second round here. You got to make your adjustments, and the tactics change a little bit. Make sure you do not get taken down, Rico.
And let's see if Pac-Man can make those adjustments like you were talking about, Gil. Nice inside leg kick from Pac-Man. Big, huge looping overhand right. Uppercut and a miss.
Wild miss. Down he goes again. Ivan grabbing that left leg and putting him on the canvas.
Way to stand up. Nice job. Rico gets back to his feet, but he's being stalked by Ivan, el muchacho alegre Perez.
Big looping machete right hand there from Rico. Anything that can make contact, at least altering the path of this fight.
I think Perez had the opportunity to go on top of Rico, but he decided, nah, let's keep it on our feet. I want to bang out a little bit. I want to experiment on my feet, see if I could bang with this professional Muay Thai fighter who has over 30 professional fights.
And Rico just coming forward, trying to calculate when his next punch is going to be.
Hard to see it there, but Rico actually has the reach advantage.
Yeah, it is hard to see it because Ivan Perez is just so tall.
Seems very long, but he's giving a couple inches there.
And you can see from his body shape, he just looks so much physically stronger than Rico.
A lot of energy to throw those punches by Rico. You get the feeling if he can connect, though, that would change the trajectory very quickly. But connecting is a big issue here. Ivan fighting his fight. Looks like he has a game plan, Gil, and it's working perfectly.
Yeah, he is. He's experimenting a little bit on his feet, having great success in the grappling, but also feeling, hey, I have a great jab here. I got great punches. I'm finding the timing. I'm faster than Rico. I can maybe outstrike the striker here.
Rico needs to double it up, though. These one punches are not going to do it. He needs to get a 3-piece off, 4-piece. He needs to double up his punches and reel more punches off besides just one shot at a time.
Also, I believe Rico won't be the same striker he was at the beginning of the first round. After fighting off Perez off your back for a whole round, you come up, you're a little bit more lethargic, you're a little bit more heavy, you've been carrying this body on top of you, your arms are heavy, you're just not as fast and poppy. I mean, you still can strike beautiful right hand by Perez. Again, I think the faster striker at this point because Rico is so fatigued from that first round of wrestling Perez off of him.
Right, and you can still see the mustard at the end of the punches of Perez. He's got some power on his punches.
By the way, Perez 0-1 in his Combate, and he's catching him now. 0-1 in his Combate Americas fight. Go to Combate Americas social media and look up his fight against Ricardo Arreola. It was a bloodbath. Things going much better for him, and he's keeping his face clean, and he adds a big smile at Rico, who is backpedaling. Pure stand-up.
Nice job by Rico, looking for a takedown. Comes in with a double leg. He's going to get switched on, though. If Perez can get that inside thigh and hit that switch.
You know things aren't going well for Rico when the Muay Thai striker is looking for the double leg takedown against the better grappler. And I don't think he's going to get this takedown. And I don't think he's going to be able to out-grapple Perez.
But he does a good job of circling off of the jaula, off of the cage, and they're back to the center.
Second time tonight, Mexico City versus Monterrey. Mexico City won the first time when Daniel Zellhuber beat Salvador Izar.
These guys are slanging. Perez takes the back, looking to get both hooks in and looking to sink in the rear naked choke. But, you know, if they're not giving you the rear naked choke, just beat them into a rear naked choke. And that is kind of what he did. He threw a big punch, was able to sink in that rear naked choke, but he needs to finish here.
You see some blood on Rico's stomach. It's coming from the quad of Perez. Got a little scrape there, and that is the best choke he's had all night.
Pac-Man continuing to fight, and he taps.
If you finally go to the well, sometimes you'll get a drink. That's exactly what Ivan Perez just did, and the Perez brothers are 2-0. Monterrey is 4-1 tonight.
A win bonus and a lose bonus, and you don't get your bonus if you do win, so people become hesitant or sit on leads. But right here at Combate Americas, they like to promote being aggressive. putting on a show like these both guys are doing here. Perez exchanging with him and just becoming the better striker. Rico, the Muay Thai champion, Perez trying to take it to the mat, but was having success in the striking department, and then eventually did get it to the mat because Rico decided to shoot, took the back of him through the hooks in, eventually got that forearm under the chin, and sealed the deal, grabbing his bicep, throwing his hips in, finishing with the RNC.
Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, tenemos el tiempo. 4 minutos 3 segundos in round número 2. The time is 4 minutes 3 seconds in round number 2. A rear naked choke ends this contest as the fighter taps out. El ganador por sumisión de Monterrey, Nuevo León, México, el muchacho alegre, Iván.